Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Skyrim, where it's free. We spent the night here in this tent, and there's a blizzard on, so there's that. Now, normally what I was thinking of doing was packing up my tent and just, picking up starting the recording as I go on to Dawnstar. If you guys have forgotten what the plan is, we're trying to retrieve a flute on behalf of Vilja, and the guy who has it is in Dawnstar. Well, actually not Vilja's flute, because the Khajiit, who is down all the way down here in Riften, has Vilja's flute, but his flute, he wants his flute back, and his flute is all the way in Dawnstar. And, Other plans is that we are going to the ancient fane of Ustengrav, the final resting place of Jörgen Windcaller, the founder of the Greybeards. And we're going to retrieve his ceremonial horn and hand it over to the Greybeards so they can give us a bit more information on what this whole Dragonborn business is about. Because it's still quite a mystery to Dandry, although quite a few mysteries going on. But anyways, a little bit ago, Vilja mentioned she wanted to have a chat, so we're going to start off with that.
Please, let's hurry to Dawnstar.
Oh,
I'm so
I thought you wanted to have a chat.
Leave Skyrim with a flute, and I will never get my own flute back.
Alrighty then, Vilja. I thought you wanted to have a chat, but never mind. I'll just pack up my... What the... Okay. I did not mean to activate the horse. I meant to activate the bedroll. Bedroll. Pack up. And boy, are those some noisy deer or elk. And seriously, it's the middle of a blizzard.
Yes, my friend.
Let's see. Mind if I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Gonna give you a horse, Indigo.
Really?
Oh, right. I can give him my horse. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So, so I found out from a commenter that I can actually give Indigo a horse. So I actually need to buy him a horse, which is actually quite reasonable. Vilja has her own, but Indigo doesn't have his own, so... what is the key? Excuse me. Mod configuration, convenient horses... Main... Force follow key. Thank you. Okay, horse. No, horse follow. There we go. As you guys might be able to tell, it's been a while since I've last played Skyrim. It's been a while. In case you're wondering, some of you may have noticed, the lighting looks a bit different. I've installed a new mod, mainly on a whim, basically. A mod called ELFX Weather. It's kind of weather overhaul, lighting overhaul for the exterior of Skyrim. I hope it's... proceeds to subside. Okay, who do we got here in this fort? Let's not assume they're hostile.
I wish I had the same metro we had an alchemy scene with Bageboo. I don't think she's particularly interested in healing potions, though.
Thank you, Vilja. One of these days, you're gonna have to tell me who each and every single one of these people you keep mentioning are. Well, guy, I don't know. He's drawing his sword. They're warning me off. They're not attacking. So, you know what? It's their fort. Let's see about going around. We're gonna have to go around, though. I think. Yeah, I think we can... Well, according to the map, there's a little path that goes around here, and I think, yeah, by these these snow footprints, not steps. Ugh, what am I even talking about? Oh, did I forget to... Yeah, I forgot to eat and drink and all that. Yeah, of course I'd forget that, that. Bit more, thirst has been quenched. Okay. Some chicken? Okay. You're quite hungry, Dandry. That's odd. Actually, I think that's a bit of a texture glitch, but we'll just ignore that. Yeah. Where are we even going? Okay, so, no, this isn't the path that the map was mentioning. Or shown on it. Okay. Well, it is a path the map has shown, it's just, yeah, not the one we're after. So I'm gonna have to go around this fort. I mean, they're probably just bandits, but, you know, how can we just look at guys and tell that they're bandits, you know? You know, let live and let live, you know? Ah, so the path literally goes around the exterior of the fort. Alright.
Please, let's hurry to Dawnstar. I'm so afraid that the record button will leave Skyrim with the fruit. And I will never get the thought of footsteps. Be careful.
Okay, they changed their mind and are no longer so friendly. Have a Daedra. Random one. I was hoping for a melee, like one of those Daedra. Okay, we got problems. Shout time. Shouts. What do I got? Unrelenting. Oh, and while I'm at it, I should probably slip Morokai on. I know, it's a little ridiculous that I just slipped on a mask in mid-fight. Really, Vilja? Really? Oh, archery, eh? Let's see how it matches with fireballs. We were gonna leave you guys alone, walk right past your fort, but no, you wouldn't have it that way, would you? Just had to pick a fight with us. Some people. Lockpick. I am a mage. I do not need petty bits of metal to open locks. Although we are cooling down quite quickly. Need to put on my hood. Just so I don't freeze to death. To think, all the dangers, you know, bandits, dragons, wizards, and all that. And what's giving me the most trouble? The weather. Then again, it is rather cold. So, I suppose that stands to reason. How cold are we? We're pretty chilly. We might want to find a place to warm up here shortly. A fort. Most likely bandits or something in there that has the ability of fire.
If the hacker was traded in there yet, did you hear that noise? I'm not afraid of spiders.
I am.
You're
No, they are not. Okay, can we get a move on? And not go 10 steps with being horribly attacked by wildlife? What's that over there? I know, Vilja. We're supposed to be rushing off to Dawnstar for a flute, but what's that? And besides, I'm cold. It's a building. Where there's buildings, there are likely people, and where there are people, there's likely fire. Well, let's be honest, in this cold climate, yeah, fire is a most definite. See, there's smoke. Must be a fire. Yeah, okay, the building's on fire, isn't it? Oh dear. Well, building's on fire and the roof's still layered in snow. That's Skyrim for you. Blood. Interesting, it's in a straight line too. My god, look at that monster. Red eyes, those jagged teeth, what is that? What in oblivion is that? Vigilant of Stendar. These are the, oh, my brain is failing me. You're not gonna need those potions anymore. These are the anti-Daedra guys, oh, my goodness. Vampire in Dwemer armor. Dwemer mage armor. Potion of blood. Okay, that is disgusting. Okay, so what? Vampires attacked this place and burned it to the ground? Or it's in the process of being burning to the ground. I can take advantage of these vampire's ashes, though. That's quite a potent alchemy ingredient. Ugh. I feel kind of wrong for looting these guys, but on the other hand... hang on. Alright, I'm back. Isn't that typical? You know, we're just walking through this, well, basically massacre, and, yeah, and it's a very, you know, filling a very nice atmosphere, and then then the phone goes, just starts ringing.
And I don't care if I never see one again.
Those death hound things? I mean, what else would you call that besides death hound? Ugh. Unlycanthropy. That's an interesting tome. We are playing a book-loving character after all, so let's run off with it. Question. Are these fires warming me up? I don't think they actually are counting as warm, are they? Yeah, I know, that's kind of disturbing. One of the thoughts of, yeah, are these fires warming me up? But then again, it does come after, you know, I'm freezing to death. You know, okay, these aren't warming me up whatsoever. Wonderful. Map. Alright, let's stop here. And, oh. Yeah, and chop some firewood. Yeah, can we stop that, actually? Okay, thank you. I don't mind the animation playing, it's just in first person, it's a little nauseating, the camera movement, so... Okay. Yeah. Riveting stuff, I know. And one more. I think. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna move a little bit down this way, a little ways away from the Hall of Vigilance. But not too far, because we are freezing to death. Build campfire. I don't think the weather is currently cold enough for me to need a tent. I just need a fire. Yeah. And for some reason the fires up there in the Hall of Vigilance weren't counting as warming. I know, disgusting, but... Well, since we're here, just warming ourselves, have anything to say?
Ask me something?
Any thoughts, Indigo?
I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Mr. Dragon... Oh, right, that's that dragonfly in a jar you have in your backpack for some reason. Mind if I ask some...
Go ahead,
Yeah,
ask
something?
away.
Tell me about yourself, Indigo.
I can hack a foe's head from their shoulders with one blow. It is not boasting, it is just a fact.
Uh-huh.
Fire away.
Let's discuss
My
combat
specialty.
strategies. Fighting style. You seem to be pretty good with
Is
them.
there a new plan of action?
I want you to stick back, favor the bow, ranged attacks when you can, okay?
Okay, I will endeavor to lend support from a distance.
Alright, thank you. Aggression.
Rawr.
Try to fight when it's only necessary.
I will resist causing a bloodbath when possible.
Thank you, that would be nice. That'll do.
What's next?
Okay, wow. Oh, right, does my exposure... Yeah, my exposure pauses during conversations, ergo I can't warm up while talking, neither can I freeze while talking. Fair enough. And I like that we're all warming ourselves by this fire. I'm not the only one freezing. Hall of Vigilance. They group dedicated to hunting Daedra and vampires, destroyed by vampires. Oy. Those must have been some pretty serious vampires, eh? Stare forlornly into the flames. This is a very, very beautiful province, I have to say. It might be cold, but my, just look at it. It's beautiful. And yeah, there's a slight... I'm not sure if you can see that little black line, but that's kind of a glitch of texture glitch, essentially, with fires and light sources. Okay. Warmed up? Alright. Very well. Let us get a move on. Yeah, I'm not sure what causes that, but if any of you guys have an idea what's causing that, be sure to let me know. I think the road... Yeah, there's a road. And we just want to follow that until we get to Dawnstar. Nordic ruin. Nordic columns, anyways. But those rocks, bones, the painting... On the rocks, it's... giants. Oh my, some fool is attacking those creatures. Yeah. Whoop! And arrows. Yeah. Who is this, then? You seem to be awfully close to a giant camp. Do I want to get close enough to a giant camp to find out who this guy idiot is? No. Yeah, I just watched a giant turn a guy into haste with one thwack of his hammer. Do I really want to get close to find out? No.
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you? Wow.
Nice shot, Indigo.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's keep going. Question, it's been a while, said earlier, it's been a while since I played. Yeah, I have Kind's Peace, so... Animal Legion, where did I get that from? Ice form? You'd think I'd remember all the shouts that I got. You'd think. Or where I got them from, but I don't. Oh, that was some horrible popping of
Before
stuff.
I came here, I thought I was nuts. Because I talked to myself.
I feel a certain amount of, irony there, but... Who are you guys? Dawn Guard. Oh, you're those vampires, you know, there's a Hall of the Vigilance up there got burned to the ground. You might want to see...
we can find a Raveguard bard? Let's try the inn. That's what bards usually are, right?
Well, that's a good place to start, I suppose.
Arrows and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Well, okay. There was a huge old stutter.
This town smells tainted.
What do you mean the town smells tainted? What do you even mean by that, Indigo? Never mind. Excuse me.
So many refuse to talk to us.
I'd
Take
like
a
to
look.
sell some things to you, if you don't mind. Yeah, like those. Just this pile of, valuable gems I got sitting in my backpack. Can I get anything else out of you? Value. I'm looking for something with a value of about 16 or so. Petty soul gem. Anything I really want to sell? Not really. Thank you.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Somehow, I doubt any road I'm going to be taking here is going to lead me to anything warm or sandy. Wind Peak Inn. Nice sign. That's a little bit of a lighting glitch there on the sign. Unless you're looking straight at it, but oh, like I am, it's not that noticeable, but...
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
It's a little dark in here.
Get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams.
Then again, considering that I just came out of the bright snow, it's...
They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams. But
Yeah,
there
see,
must be
there we
an
are.
end.
Eyes are adjusting to the light.
He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
Hi there.
As a character, I have no idea.
If you're here to listen to my music, I have to disappoint you.
I cannot play, as I've lost my music instruments.
That wouldn't happen to
You
include
must be one
a,
of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
yeah, how'd you guess? The
What
robes?
troubles you, my son?
You.
Greetings. If you are here to listen to my music, I have to disappoint you. I cannot play, as I've lost my music instruments.
That wouldn't happen to be... You wouldn't happen to have recently bought a flute from a little wood elf fella, would you?
Yes, I have. Quite a nice
I
flute, actually.
figured.
Unfortunately, I haven't got it anymore. In fact,
Of course you
I
don't.
have lost all my music instruments.
What happened to your musical instruments?
On my way to
Bandry
Dawnstar,
says
I was
through his
attacked by
teeth.
bandits. They knocked me down and grabbed everything I owned.
Father, do you want to talk?
Yes, they even took my precious lute. The best music instrument I've ever played.
Uh-huh.
I think the bandits might be part of the pack that infests Fort Fellhammer.
Of course.
But when I regained consciousness, it was pitch dark and I had no weapon.
No weapon, dark, cold. I
I
don't blame
don't
you.
care about the money or the flute. If I could just get my precious loot back, I would be so happy.
Maybe I can track down those thieves.
Would you do that? That would be...
I like that there was
amazing.
the line to turn
Tell
him
you
down, though.
If you just bring me the loot, you can keep everything else.
Fine by me.
Yes, I will even try to find a way to reward you, although I have, as you know, lost all my money.
I'm after the flute anyways, it doesn't actually matter. And why do I have to get that specific flute? Why did... It's a Khajiit thing, it's probably got the scent on it, right? Indigo?
Greetings. If you are here to listen to my music, I have to disappoint you. I cannot play,
Why can't I just
as
buy
I've
him a
lost
new
my
flute?
music
Or
instruments.
just, you know, threaten to turn him into a frog and get the flute back? No, I have to get his old... Divines. Preserve my sanity. And anyways, what was going on with you?
And what might you... Yes, sirrah?
What was that whole argument thing going on?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do? Don't be ridiculous. They're just dreams. They're harmless.
In any other circumstance, I'd agree with you. However, these aren't normal dreams.
Of course they aren't.
The Daedric Lord Vermina's voracious hunger for memories
Vermina.
is
Which
responsible
Daedric
for
Lord
these
was that?
visions. The nightmares are an echo of her presence as she feeds.
Maybe we should take a day off and head into town. I could watch the end.
Oh, right. The Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Nightmares. Okay, that's a bit more serious. What's your plan then?
I need to return to the source of the problem. To Nightcore.
Return?
Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean, return? You've been there before?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic.
I
would
understand
simply
why
ask that
they'd be
you trust
panicking. I'm kind of
And
panicking.
Dawnstar's nightmares.
You're hiding. You seem to be, Well, even if I can't trust them, I mean, I got Vilja, Indigo, and I'm a mage of Winterhold. I think I can handle them anyways, so... How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
He seems a
Nightcore
little
Temple is
sketchy,
only a
but...
short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
But now,
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
but I just got in. Fine. Okay. Hi.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar.
Anyways, as I was saying about her before I was interrupted, as a character, I have no reason to dislike her. As a player, I hate her. She's the finest bard in Dawnstar on technicality because she's the only bard in Dawnstar. And her voice is kind of like nails on chalkboard. But Dandry hasn't heard her sing yet, so he has no reason to dislike her or distrust her. Or not distrust her, I mean, just...
Follow me. It's this way.
Alright, lead away. Couldn't you have just gone down the... Where are you going?
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Okay. Where are you going?
Yes?
Wait a minute. I remember you. You're that shady guy who sells toxins and what.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history. But
Can we get a move on? It's freezing out here!
I call a temple was established inside.
Yeah.
When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence.
This is the
The
annoying...
temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin.
Yeah,
There's
interesting.
a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Yeah, Did I hear a dragon? I thought I heard a dragon. Did you guys hear a dragon? Or am I just
There's
being...
something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
It's snowing. We're following a priest to a temple for some reason. Then again, I am actually... Dandry is on vacation and looking for stuff to do, so I suppose helping end the town's nightmares is actually something he should...
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
It wouldn't happen to be Indigo following at the back there. Or maybe the horse. Actually, come to think of it, given the fact that we're dealing with maybe a Daedric Prince of Nightmares, maybe we're being overlooked by the Daedric...
You make me nervous when you do like that. Keep
What,
an eye
walk
on the
backwards?
road, you might
I'm
trip and
fine.
fall.
I'm fine. Really, I can manage it quite easily. No problem. Yeah, as I was also trying to say, it annoys me when you have to follow NPCs, especially in Skyrim, when running, I'm faster than him, but walking, I'm slower.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Can we wait until we're out of this snowstorm, Viljo? Please and thank you. I know you're quite the chatty sort, but I really don't like having chats in snowstorms. It's just a little pet peeve of mine. Then again, maybe it's just the fact that I'm a Breton and I don't have to that I'm not used to putting up with this kind of weather all the time. Come on, Indigo. Well, actually, Indigo's not yet complained about the weather, and he comes from elsewhere. I think, actually. Don't come to think of it. I don't really know much about him, do I? We'll have to have a nice, long sit-down at an inn and chat. And see, I'm already cold. It's freezing out here. Do I have a glitch where just... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering if I had a glitch where my equipment wasn't, cold gear wasn't giving me a resistance to exposure. Come on, dude. It's freezing. Can we get a move on? No? I pray to the divines I don't freeze to death before we get to the temple. Oh, right, Skyrim, right. The continuous walk key is not the, is not X, it's C in Skyrim. Unlike Fallout 4, which, yeah. I know it's snowing, dude, but can you hurry up the pace? It's freezing. Oh, should I have... Probably should have left my horse in town. Never mind.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet, I do think he meant well.
Who are we talking about? Are you talking about me behind my back? Yeah, I'm turning into quite the paranoid, aren't I? Wait, if I... Oh, you'll speed up if I run ahead. Okay. Okay, good. Oh dear. Hi. Wait a second. I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Ah? Okay, we're back! I hope there's a fire in here. Well, at least it'll get me out of the snow.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Lurking within.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay. Were they successful in raiding the place?
Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Wait. If this was years ago, yeah, if they're asleep, what's the danger?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken.
Of course.
Both orcs and priests alike.
Naturally. So what does this miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep.
Okay.
Because the rituals would last for months or even years. The miasma was designed to slow
Okay,
down
I was gonna ask if this is years ago, how would they still be alive? Okay, so this stuff also preserves them. Okay. Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely.
Oh, great.
In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Yeah. So, let me get this straight. There's a gas in there that puts people to sleep, and these guys have been under for years. And when we're gonna open this up...
You do know, don't you, that the market stables also have dogs for sale?
How is that relevant?